thank you for coming. My name is Randy Hughes, and I am Dean of the OU Graduate College, and it is my pleasure to welcome you here today. This is our 8th year to host the 3MT, the 3-minute thesis competition, and I think this is going to be our best. So thank you to all of you for coming today. I know we've got a number of prospective students as well as faculty and current students here in the audience today, and so it's great to have you all here. 3MT is a research communication competition that was initiated at the University of Queensland in 2008, and competitions are now held in over 900 universities in more than 85 countries worldwide. Graduate students are challenged to present their master's or their doctoral research in just 3 minutes in a language that's appropriate to a general audience. A little bit of history about how this idea originated. The idea for 3MT came at a time when the state of Queensland was suffering severe drought, and to conserve water, residents were encouraged to time their showers, and many people had a 3-minute egg timer affixed to the wall in their bathroom. The then Dean of the Graduate School Emeritus, Professor Alan Lawson, put 2 and 2 together, and the idea for 3MT was born. For our students, this is a great opportunity to hone skills for effective public presentations. For OU, this is also an excellent opportunity to advance graduate education. The quality of these presentations, as you'll see today, is outstanding, and they provide student stories that can help us to explain the value of graduate education to the university, to this community, and to the general public. We had preliminary presenters for this event competing in 6 preliminary rounds, and from those, the top 10 presenters were selected by a panel of judges as the finalists who you'll see today. After today's event, we will sponsor the winner to represent OU in the 3MT regional competition at the annual meeting in Chicago, Illinois of the Midwestern Association of Graduate Schools. And I'll note, we're very proud of this. 3 years ago, our winner at the OU event went on to the Midwestern Association of Graduate Schools competition, won that event, and moved on to the Council of Graduate Schools national meeting to give a presentation there. Please join us after the conclusion of today's competition for a reception in the Pleistocene Plaza here at the Sam Noble Museum, where we will announce the winners. Should take us about 20 minutes to a half hour for the judges to deliberate, but we've got refreshments for you, and you'll also have free access until 5 p.m. to the museum galleries here at the Sam Noble. So with that, I now want to introduce our MC for the rest of today's event, Professor Greg Burge from the Department of Economics. Dr. Burge is currently a professor of economics and chair of the department. His dissertation investigating the effects of development impacting fee programs on housing affordability was awarded the DeVoe L. Moore Dissertation Fellowship, the Lincoln Institute Dissertation Fellowship, and a Doctoral Dissertation Fellowship from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. After earning his PhD from Florida State University, Dr. Burge has served the University of Oklahoma for the past 17 years. His area of interest center on public policy, urban economics, housing economics, and labor economics. He has over 25 publications and outlets, including the Journal of Urban Economics, the Journal of Regional Science, the Journal of Labor Economics, the Journal of the American Planning Association, and Real Estate Economics. He serves on the editorial board of the journal Contemporary Economic Policy and has reviewed over 200 submissions for more than 60 professional journals. At OU, he has served on 28 different doctoral committees, including 5 as chair and 5 as outside member. He was awarded OU's General Education Teaching Award in 2018 and the Holden Faculty Award from the Dodge Family College of Arts and Sciences in 2020. In 2018, the OU Grad College also selected him for a Grady Recognition Award for outstanding service as his department's Director of Graduate Studies. And last week, Dr. Burge received the Medal for Excellence in Research University Teaching from the Oklahoma Foundation for Excellence. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Burge to the stage.
Thank you so much, Dean Hughes. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you for being here. This is just a wonderful event. I have the script and I will be following it, but I also just wanted to start But if we could all just give an amazing Sooner round of applause to Dean Hughes for everything that he's done to plan this event out. And just all that he's done to support graduate education. He's worn many hats here at OU, including department chair and former chair of the Faculty Senate. But I think the work he's done recently with the grad college is just phenomenal. So it holds a special place in my heart. I'm a former grad director myself. I think graduate education lies at the heart of all we do here at OU. So being here today to showcase that is a real privilege. Okay, excellent. All right, well, I am going to start by laying out some ground rules. I think that's important. The presentations will really be the most effective possible if you could have your cell phones silenced. As Dean Hughes was saying, 3 minutes. This is pressure packed, so please have your cell phones either on silent or even off would be wonderful. No flashes on cameras if you're taking photos. That would really help the presenters as they are on stage. I'm just going to really quickly review a little bit of how we got here and talk a little bit about the goals and the prizes and give one last encouragement for all of you to stick with the whole day's process. So as you know, the 3-minute thesis competition is one static slide. So as each of these presenters join us, they will be giving their presentations with just the one slide that you see up here. There are 32 students this year that competed in OU's 3MT competition, and as Dean Hughes was saying, the top 10 are here with us. I'm really looking forward to introducing each one and having them share their work with us. It's just so exciting. The finalists are competing for prizes, cash prizes. Everybody likes cash prizes? Yes, good stuff. Who wouldn't? These prizes are very meaningful. The first prize winner gets $2,000, and the runner-up is going to be given a $1,500 prize. I will, in just a moment, be introducing the 5 judges that will be evaluating the performances today and determining those outcomes. But you play a role as well. I hope you're all ready. You have your the voting mechanism. You'll be turning those in at the end. And the People's Choice Award, the coveted People's Choice Award, I should say, it's quite coveted, will come from you, and that's an extra $1,000 prize as well. So, like I tell all of my students, please pay attention, right? Pay attention. Okay. And today's winner will compete in the 3MT annual finals at the national level, the Midwestern Association of Graduate Schools competition in Chicago, Illinois in April. All right. So I think without further ado, I would like to start the process of introducing our judges. These are volunteers. We really appreciate their time being here with us. Many of them have judged these competitions in the past, including this year, to get to the point of being at the finals. The script I have says we'll clap as I introduce them, but I think we should clap as I introduce them once, and then I'm going to read their bios, and then I'd like to clap for them again, because otherwise it sounds like their bios weren't very impressive, right? You just clapped before you heard the bio. So what I'd like to do is just quickly introduce each one. We'll give them a round of applause as they're announced, and then I'll read their bio, and then we can do it again, if that sounds good. All right, the first judge is Dr. Kalinda Eaton. Dr. Kalinda Eaton. You guys are doing great already. Okay. Dr. Eaton's comes to us from she's a professor at the Department of African and African American Studies here at OU. Her academic focus lies in the regional Western studies and the intersections of Black literacy studies and cultural history. She is the author of many publications that contribute scholarship on representations of African Americans in history, literature, and popular culture of the American West, with a particular emphasis on Oklahoma and the Great Plains. So please join me again in welcoming Dr. Eaton. Thank you, Kalinda. Okay. Our next judge is Professor Carrie Cornelson. Carrie. Dr. Cornelson's research is in the harmonic analysis, mainly focused on mathematical systems called frames. Carrie has work associated with the OU Elevate group and their grant work that involves looking at faculty development and assessment issues, developing a new system for annual faculty evaluations, has worn many hats here at the University of Oklahoma, including currently serving as professor in the Department of Mathematics and as the associate director of an NSF-funded project, OU Elevate. Thank you for being here, Dr. Cornelson. All right. Next up, please join me in offering a big round of applause for Dean Rhonda Dean Kinsel. I always love to say Dean Kinsel is coming to us from the College of Arts and Sciences. Go DIFCAS, yes? Yeah. She serves as the Associate Dean for Students in the Dodge Family College of Arts and Sciences. Her research and professional activities focus on rhetoric and composition and the intersection of academic and student affairs. Also, as a fellow faculty and resident, we're neighbors and friends. So thank you, Dean Kinsel. All right. Our next judge, please join me in welcoming Deepak Divagowda. Deepak. Professor Divagowda is in the Mewbourne Chair of Petroleum Engineering. His current research is focused on defining quantifiable limits on hydrogen and carbon dioxide storage in the subsurface. His research interests also include unconventional reservoir modeling and enhanced oil recovery, as well as subsurface applications of machine learning. And I believe is the only person to have judged each of the last three. Is this your third in a row or just second in a row? 3 in a row. So we have a pro here. They're all pros, but we have a pro's pro. Please join me in welcoming Professor Divagowda. Yeah. All right. And of the 5, last but certainly not least, and also certainly not shortest, please join me in welcoming Professor Patrick Livingood. It's great to see you, Patrick. Dr. Livingood is an archaeologist who focuses on the native peoples of North America before European arrival. Much of his work over the last decade has been on the archaeology of the people living in what is now eastern Oklahoma, who are ancestral predecessors to the modern Caddo and Wichita nations. Thank you for being here, and join me again in welcoming Professor Patrick Livingood. All right. All right. Just a quick word on how the rest of our activities will kind of be organized. Each time we have a presenter, I will be introducing that individual and saying just the very basics, their name and their department and the title of their dissertation. You will please join me in helping welcome them with a big round of applause. And then we will need to get serious, down to business, and allow them their 3 minutes to give the presentation. As we go through the process, the judges play a critical role. So as we're taking in the presentations, each time we finish, we'll take a pause, and we'll take a few minutes allowing the judges to complete their notes and gather their thoughts. And then I will get the thumbs up, and then we will move on. Okay, so it is time. We are going to begin the process of going through the 10 finalists for today's competition. All right, you guys all ready? Everybody ready? Need some enthusiasm, guys. All right, yes. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, just think as loud as people cheer at OU football, we can try to outdo that, okay? Everybody, yeah. Why not? Okay. All right.